Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Ostranauts. We are hauling our big load of cargo pods back to the station. And yeah, we're just doing a fairly slow drift. I did boost it up to a little over 200 meters per second because I felt like the fuel was okay. And I started seeing the power reserve going down. I sort of freaked out a bit, but we could do it. It was still like something like a 40-minute in-game trip, which of course we did use the times 16 accelerator. I'm going to get acceleration over here. I'm a little worried about this wreck. I think we are going to miss it, although I'm sure it's going to activate the proximity alarm in just a moment over here. And OKLG station is rotating towards us. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to clear that warning. That's looking A-okay. Just scrooch right on by. And okay, I think what we'll do is we'll give us some slow, and I'm also drifting to the right. Just to try to bring this a little bit more in line. Now just to the right. Actually, I should align my bearing here. There we go, just to make sure I'm killing the lateral motion specifically. Okay, nicely in line. Proximity alert should go up again in a second here. We're going to clear that. We're going to flip over to hail. OKLG docking. Actually, I guess I should do the match speed thing. I just realized. And yeah, delta V is fine. Relative motion basically coming down to nil. All right, we'll flip that off. Approach. Alignment's pretty good. Okay, let's increase the time speed. Bring us towards 10 seconds. There you go. And clamp. Beautiful. A little bit of lag. I guess it's loading in the other station. There we are. Okay. So we got a bunch of stuff here. First thing we're going to do, I think, well, I mean, we really do need a sleep and a wash, but I think we're going to handle our sails first. I think that's going to be all right. Station looks like it's had better days. The repair crews here aren't doing a very good job. Come on, guys. Let's go and meet our black market contact first, our fence. And see what we can do. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to check. I don't know if the terminal might have some data as well, but our nav consoles might. We're going to make sure to expand those and see. Although if Prince Tang here buys consoles, then I think they will give us the value for what's inside as well. Offer trade. Anything exciting you're selling? Not anything I care about. Okay. So, we got the brand new Zone 3, and yeah, if we expand these consoles over here, yeah, we got a few things inside we can sell. Oh, maybe they don't give us the value, because look, they're buying both of these for the same amount. Or no, if I do this, it sells what's inside as well. Yeah, okay, so that's good. All right, tell you what, I'll go ahead and accept that right away, just to keep this a little bit more manageable. So they don't buy the PDA, but no, there's nothing inside they're interested in. They'll buy this laser array, though. And pellet feeder. Okay, and we'll accept. And then let's see, Zone 1 here. Thruster assemblies ×2, sure. Anything in Zone 1 you're interested in? No. Okay. So that's fine, and that was a decent amount of bucks. Not a huge amount from the fence. And pop back. Nope, not to estates. Dang it. Try that again. Okay, I can't go to the private residence. Right. I forgot about how this chaining here worked. Back to Port Azikiwe. Perfect. Licensees only, which we have a valid license, if not 2. Zone 3. So yeah, sell those. Now, over here is where we have cargo pod. There we go, 6th. This one here, oh, this is the used. It's not fully repaired. Okay, that's like new. But hang on, before I sell any cargo pods, if I go to this kiosk, Okay, so I can only access the ones that are installed on my ship. OKLG has an 11% markup on the consumer goods. It would be... Oh, sorry. Yeah, consumer goods. The ideal would be to go to, I don't know if this is like maybe a Jupiter or like, I don't know where these guys are. Much more markup, but at least we're getting a positive here, which is nice. Yeah, they don't sell for that much. Oh, and then the price goes down. Okay. Visa discount. Now, I might leave a couple of pods attached to my ship, and we might start to play with the distance thing. But yeah, that was not worth very much money. Okay, sell those coveralls. Yeah, it's fine. That extra pressure suit helmet is fine. We'll do that. Random wall bits. Okay, yeah, this one is used. Yeah, this one's worth nothing, which is fine. I'll keep the EVA helmet. I might keep the cutlass and the Bingham suit. I'm not sure. Hang on, did I lose a zone? I don't have 4 zones to sell? Cryo pump. This is an extra angle grinder. Yeah, like new. Okay, checking again. So this one used. Oh, wait. No. All right. It looks all fine, but I do have 4. Zone 1, 2, 3, and cargo. Oh, maybe if one of them is completely empty, it doesn't show up. Okay. All right, that's kind of fair. So let's fix this up so it's like new. Restore. Doesn't need much more, but we will get a couple grand out of it. That seems worthwhile. I think it was going from about 6,000 to about 8,000. Somewhere around there. Oh, it's actually fairly time-consuming to finish this off. These cargo pods must have a lot of hit points. Yeah, I could sell these for, again, presumably 8 grand a pop, but I am wondering about leaving a couple in here. Oh, yeah, we don't care about this proximity alarm. I mean, if someone rams into us while we're parked at a station, I mean, there's not much I can do to respond very quickly to what, like, undock all of a sudden? Like, I'm pretty sure we're just stuck here. Wow, this is taking a long time for this last percentage. Holy cow. Times 8? I mean, it might just be whatever skill is being used here. Is my laser charges there, the drill. All right, I'll have to replace the battery in the drill for a second. And the suit always says 0% charge here for some reason. I mean, it's clearly just a UI bug. I kind of want to redo the trip to the Flotilla. I kind of want to see what happens when you go there. Plus, it's possible some of our quest people were there. I don't remember. I don't have a specific memory of anyone being on Flotilla. And yet, we need a nap, and we need to be cleaned. There we go. Let me go and sell this. Someone said there's like a public restroom. Oh, maybe over there. Does it have a shower? No, just a couple of sinks. So far, I felt like I haven't gotten a proper hygiene thing other than using a hygiene pack. There we go, 8,200. Accept that. Done. Yeah, bowels are fine. Again, dispense liquid into a container. Okay, so do I have a container on me? I don't remember seeing that at the other sink. Yeah, no room in inventory. I mean, I may as well drink. I don't really need it, but we may as well. Besides drink water. Yeah, done. And then if I go primp to improve appearance. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. Other than a hygiene pack. All right. So we still have these things as well. do we go and sleep? Well, how's my current salvage license? It's very close to expiring, then maybe it's a great time to go sleep. It's not, although I'm not really thinking about doing a salvage immediately. Maybe I will just sleep. And then we will... Let's check supplies over here. I might just buy a hygiene pack. I'm a little annoyed because I think I sold a few at some point here. Do you not sell hygiene packs? I think that's what it's called. I'm looking for sort of something that starts with H. Could buy a new little truck here, but I don't know. I'm kind of living without it. Yeah, I don't see it, which is annoying. Let's see if the scrap place might sell an N2 sensor, because I also didn't see one of those in the list. Scrap. Components. Pumps. A hardened antenna. Huh. I wonder what the difference is there. Two scrubber, floors, walls. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, let's have ourselves a nap. Is it just a range thing? I mean, I'm sure you can go to bed, right? Sleep. All right. Tries to get some sleep. Lies down on the bed. We're drowsy. We're not currently unconscious. Trying to fall asleep. There you go. Sleeps. All right. We are now unconscious, but it's going to take a little while. So we're going to do a super fast forward. And we'll get 4 hours sleep. EA jobs paused. Huh. Dreams of re-engineering. Like, we're still super drowsy. But we're also quite hungry right now. So I guess we'll... we just cancel action. Is that it? Okay. And we're back up. And... oh, there we go. We could use a little poo. Let's do it. Has the urge to defecate. Weirdly detailed part of the game. Alright, done. I mean, I know that there's no, like... see, here we don't get the option to try to fill a container. This sink in our room is different from the sink out here, which has more buttons. Can I move over there? Yeah. So we print, but yeah, it didn't do anything for this. And we're hungry, but we do have some food on the ship, so I'll just use that. Come over here. Oh, I didn't sell the CO2 scrubber. Oh, are you not actually in a zone? Now, there's the idea of I could just install the CO2 scrubber. There you go. Come on. I mean, probably in the main room. But we're not really having CO2 problems. I'll just go and sell it. I do have a little bit more on my salvage permit. And again, if we just salvage things from far out in space, maybe it's not a problem. I read this again. It's something 2,200 hours. Yeah, maybe that's fine. All right, you know what? Let's just pick up this and move out. All right, I want to go to the Flotilla now. Ain't stopping for nothing. Great. Sell. Scrubber. Done. Accept. And fuel. Well, fuel and other things. It's not a fill all button, huh? Go. Nitrogen is... I think I left it on auto, even though it doesn't actually do anything, just because it makes it easy for us to do that. Fill up the power. Docking fees. Done. Okay. Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I think I left it on auto. I may as well go and pressurize us, just because it'll feel more comfortable. Go. And well, I guess I'll fast forward. I can do ship stuff, but proximity alarm. Again, I think that should be fine. This is about to be okay. go. No more in our little tooltip, no pressure constraints. I think I may have overpressurized a little, but we're okay. Wish people would stop nagging them. Jeez. All right. So, hail ship. Over here. Request undocking. Thank you. Release the clamps. Pull back. Head to the right. There's such a concept that exists. And click Flotilla. Alright. Rotate to face. Waiting for the bearing to zero out. There we go. And thrust. We'll amplify the speed now. I'll go to 500 meters per second, but that'll be it. Oh, 51. I mean, even at time 16, it's going to take forever, but I really don't want to burn through too much fuel. Okay, let's go to 1,000. I mean, we've got the Delta V for that. There we go. 23 minutes, so time 16. That's not so bad. Looks like the coast is clear along the way, which is great. We've got a little bit of drift that might be a little difficult to correct here in time 16. Oh, that's not too bad. There we go. Realigned. I'm not going to worry about adjusting the bearing. That's going to be okay. Although I might not want to go directly to it because burning off 1,000 kilometers a second might be a little tricky when we get close. I mean, I could pre-slow down and maybe that's just going to be the safer thing to do. We still really need to bathe, and it's not going to be good for social interactions. We're also drowsy. I wonder if you set like long courses, right? When you get the long-range course plotter over here, which I think you might need a ship with like an actual reactor so you don't run out of battery power, and you might need whatever this torch drive thing is. I wonder if you can sleep along the way, if there's sort of a bit of an autopilot. Okay, 8 minutes out. Again, that's in-game time. Quite a bit shorter than that for us. Battery reserves are excellent and fine. Everything is groovy. We feel in control of our destiny. That's good. Okay. 4 minutes. 3. I'm going to start to bleed off some speed here. Okay, yeah, it's increasing the ETA quite quickly, so we're clearly all right. 500. Let me kill this off just so that... Okay, our bearing is perfect. Let's just change our course. Little dabble do ya. Good. And 2 minutes out. Burn off a little bit more speed before we get too close. Looks like someone else is coming here at the same time. Okay. This is going to be perfectly fine for the approach. So this guy's really cruising. Is he coming to scan me? No kidding, proximity alarm. He's now starting to do a retrograde burn. Alright, let's do a match speed over here. Although... Man, that is... really close. My dude. No sense of right away at all. Okay. Turn off the match speed. We'll come over here. Hail ship. Hello, Flotilla. Watch them just say, like, no. All right. Choose a docking port. Well, I guess there's just one option. Okay. Burn. Increase speed. Stop. Fix our alignment. Looking good. Speed up a little bit more. And fix alignment. Good, and clamp. All right. An entirely new base to visit. Got my helmet on me, but I mean, one would presume. Yeah, we're okay here. Holy crap. I was saying the other place was in bad shape. My God. There's trash all over the floor. Oh, here we go. From the outside, the flotilla looks like an impossible place. A hodgepodge of dead ships welded together. Oh! It's this sort of thing. I had assumed this was like a military flotilla base or something like that. A hodgepodge of dead ships welded together at odd angles. Entire hulls recognizable and intact. as if a dark star collapsed and sucked half the boneyard into a single doomed point. Inside, it's a twisting warren of corridors leading to cabins of varying vague and ever-shifting purpose. Trash and shadows gather in every corner. Figures dart and huddle and lie in heaps. A distinct melange of odors lend the place an air of the tawdry exotic. Food, cigarettes, ozone, urine, perfume. Apparently, it all started with a humble salvage pod and a pissed-off spacer. Accounts differ as to whether she was dodging criminals or law enforcement or simple docking fees, but in any case, she flew her little Ryoko Tu-77A about 3,000 clicks outside of 1036 Ganymede, welded it to the side of a reactor-powered Testudo Mina, and parked there for good. Her tantrum wouldn't have mattered if it weren't for a clever bit of engineering. She managed to hack together a controller for RCS package that perfectly mimicked the oblong, years-long orbit of Ganymede. Yeah, it's more like Ganymede instead of Ganymede. Soon after that, a heavy hitter in the criminal underworld caught wind of the spot outside the prying eyes of IO security, moved his outfit on board, and the rest is history. Sordid, bloody, vile history. Now, years on, the Flotilla has ripened into a refuge for criminals, thieves, freedom fighters, the insane. It's become a catch-all for anyone who refuses to hack it in the dead-end labor grind IO sponsors on OKLG station. There are no cops, no docking fees. A scrap trade for hull parts keeps the economy humming, along with a weapons broker, various drug dealers, and the odd humanitarian. Still, despite all this, there's something to admire about the Flotilla and the desperate people aboard it. Unlike OKLG, where everyone has their hand in each other's pocket, the spacers are bound by something stronger than a contract. The simple fact is that they share needs that can only be met by relying on one another. The need to eat, the need to sleep, the need to breathe. There's a certain pride to living here, an enduring knowledge that despite the fact that you might get stabbed in the liver, at least you won't die wearing an IO t-shirt. Huh. Okay. But more importantly, do you have showers? That'd be great. What is this kiosk? Is it just a... Okay, that's this. What's the code for this place? One of these must be the Flotilla. This one right here, OKLG Flot. So they need food. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't think to check to see if the Flotilla existed on this trade board. Because if so, I could have bought food. I wonder if this dash, is it just base price? Or maybe they don't trade in this whatsoever. Sorry, I'm looking at water. But, oh yeah, it's... I think the food they also wanted, yeah? Yeah, the food as well. Okay, OKLG, but it's at premium. The water being dashed, I wonder if you can't buy water at OKLG. But if we could get to JATL, whatever that is, we could buy really cheap water and presumably ferry it over here. A little bit of question mark of, like, you know, what's... How much profit would we turn? This sells hull parts for virtually nothing. Now, OKLG doesn't pay much for it, but it's still more. Huh. I mean, presumably this would be a profitable run. But I'm going to leave it for a second. We buy scrap. You sell floor. Oh my god, an N2 pressure alarm. I've been looking everywhere for you. Hang on a second. Let's get that installed immediately. Where did you go? Oh. Wait, what? Where is it? Round. Okay, thank you, autosave. Is it here? Oh! Is it just... Oh, it's that badly crunched up. Oh, and we don't have the parts to repair you here. Okay, I'm going to go and turn off this proximity alarm, because, again, presumably, while we're docked, there's nothing we can do about it anyway, so... Okay. So, yeah, we're going to want that repaired, but we can't do that right now. Alright, that's fine. I mean, is it... It is damaged, so I can't actually use it as is. I mean, it might be installable, but presumably doesn't do anything. Okay, so that was the scrap place. I mean, we didn't look at what they buy. This door is locked, although, yeah, it seems like we don't want anything there anyway. A generic canister. All right. Lots of beds. People just bunking on the floor. Beds, bed conduits, bins. Toilets. All right. I mean, I might just get dirtier here trying to take a shower in this area. So, oh, the light's flickering on off. That's crazy. I mean, I can turn off the line of sight thing, but... So, they're just living around this reactor. That's fascinating. I guess here might be their atmospherics. I don't know if any of these people have... I've got any kind of quest over here. Like, if I take a look at my goals... Okay, not found, not found, not found. Oh, yeah. Obtain a legal visa. Oh. Hang on. No, target not found on ship. How come here it's highlighting target not found on ship? But for this one, it's not until I do this. Okay. I don't think there's any quest people on the ship. We got chairs. Any other, like, shops and things? Doesn't look like I want to go there. Looks like that's exposed to space, actually. Batteries, floors. Coffee machine. Okay, well... I'm not sure. Other than the fact that they buy and sell scrap. Pretty easy to miss stuff, though. Like, if there's another console somewhere. Like, if they were to buy ships and things like that, for example. Planter, that's quite nice. This person, who is this? Benjamin. Benjamin's got a nice little spot. Yeah, most of this seems inaccessible. That's not actually, not even connected, really. Okay, well, we've made it to the Flotilla. I guess we may as well go and buy the hull part. What is this? Oh, it's a tote dragging. Okay. We'll go and buy the very cheap hull parts. Oh! Oh, that's full. Okay. I thought, because I knew it had a number over here, but before we'd only fit 20. But I guess they had different masses. Okay. That's interesting to know. Intoxicants. How much do they sell, if at all, on OKLG? See, it's just dashed out, so I'm assuming that's no good. Okay, these two are next to each other, so it actually makes it pretty convenient to compare. Doesn't look like there's anything else. I mean, unless they do buy things, but I'm assuming they don't. But, alright, we can sell some hull parts. So it cost us 8 grand. I guess that's that. I suppose what I should do on my way back is I should go and stop by some wreck somewhere. We could revisit the one we'd already been, because there was still some stuff that we hadn't looted, but, you know, presumably we got the good stuff. No docking fees here is interesting. You can request market data too. Reduces intoxicants from... I wonder if we can deliver some of these things? Huh. I don't know. Alright, clear the proximity. Turn the alarm back on, though. Back off. So, if we zoom out, this ship is the one that we just finished looting. OKLG. Hang on. Is it possible that I've F'd the sensors? I'm kind of wondering if it is, because I don't see any wrecks. I think we may have borked the sensors by putting the cargo pods in front of it. Which is fascinating! Huh. For the sake of argument, I'll set a course to OKLG. Let me fix our bearing. There we go, pretty close. Or thrust, I won't actually worry about fixing our lateral motion here. Let's give us a couple hundred meters per second. And this should be fine. So that's exactly what happened. So really what we need to do is we need to uninstall this. Okay, let me go and throw my actual EVA suit on. Oh, I got the backpack. Okay. EVA suit on. And helmet. And uninstall. This should be fine to do. I mean, because we're all moving relative to one another. It's... It dropped its contents. Wait, but the other time didn't do that. Might still occlude the antenna a little bit, so I'm gonna put it there. What the heckin' heck? It didn't dump the contents of the thing the last time. It had the 20 commercial goods. Can I put stuff back in here? Yeah, this one here is presumably the empty one then. What I should have done is transferred from one. I mean, I didn't know. Now I know. What we should have done is moved the empty one. Then, after it was installed, done a transfer from one to the other. Oh, it was less about a grab and more about an install, but still. I don't know if I can put it back into the cargo pod. Hang on, consumer goods stock 20. Consumer goods stock 20. Okay, I'm legit confused. Unless that's what just happens when something becomes genericized, it leaves you with just 20 in there? Something's real weird. I'll haul this stuff back into the ship. Something's real weird here. Why does it still seem like it's full of consumer goods, which are worth nothing? I mean, presumably I can sell this raw stuff for hopefully the value from the cargo and make at least 8,000 bucks. I wonder why I chose to put that one there when it's putting these deep inside. How does it prioritize placement? So we're losing a little bit of pressure here. This airlock's not really all that airlocky. Maybe we can do something with like vents. I don't know if there's a way to make a better airlock so we're not constantly losing gas every time these doors open and close. I mean, I guess if we had a vent that was constantly draining out of here into there, then it might help. Oh yeah, you're on auto behavior, so you're doing some repairs. Let me cancel that. Now, let me go over here and see if we can see some wrecks in space. Now, it's possible we were just out of range. Like, I can see this one. It's possible that it was just ranging. Okay, I can't see anything above me. If I go and just rotate and do sort of a sweeping motion here. No, it's not illuminating anything else. Maybe the antenna wasn't actually blocked. People have pointed out, like, apparently the asteroid over here can block you. But maybe otherwise you're fine. Okay, bearing is locked on. Speed. We actually have a decent amount of RCS. Let's go. We're being scanned, but that's fine. Well, that might have been earlier, actually. You do that. Let me kill our horizontal motion. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'll fast forward, but we're 34 minutes into this video right now. I think what we'll do is I will go and fly us to this wreck here. And we'll dock, and we'll do a salvage operation there. Okay, another blip has come in. So it's clearly just a range thing. It's possible the cargo pod to be fine, which now I'm a little bit annoyed because the whole we ejected stuff into space accidentally is a little frustrating. And the fact that the other one, which should be empty, isn't. I wonder if when you uninstall a cargo pod, if it automatically tries to shift the resources to other installed cargo pods. Because I had something like 84 units worth of stuff. And in the end, we had 20 and 20, and then some loose things. That's entirely possible. I don't know if the built-in manual has any explanation for it or anything, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll put a cut in here. Next episode, we'll pick up with another salvage operation. Then we'll head back to OKLG, sell that stuff, including the stuff in our cargo pods, which I think we just lost some value, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.